What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing my all-time favorite preschool aged travel products. Now, if this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, my channel is all about taking little kids to Disney World. So I have taken my 4-year-old daughter to Disney now 12 times. 2 of those times we did a road trip. The other 10 times we flew. So I have definitely learned what travel products are essential for us, no matter where you're traveling, whether or not it's Disney World or somewhere else. These are must-haves when it comes to traveling with a preschooler. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first item is a really great compact travel stroller. The one that I've been using for a couple years now is the Contours Bitsy Elite. When I say I love this stroller, I love this stroller. It is so lightweight. You can collapse it one-handed and then pop it right back up, all one-handed, which is so amazing, especially when I'm traveling solo with my daughter and I have my hands full or I need to be holding her hand at the same time. I can collapse this stroller and it's no big deal. The thing I love most about this stroller though is once it's collapsed, it is so compact. You can absolutely fit this stroller in the overhead bin if you are flying, which is fantastic. But if you are trying to maneuver in and out of kind of tight spaces and you're holding on to this stroller and your hands are full or you're trying to hold on to your child, it is so nice to not feel like you're holding on and carrying this really bulky stroller, because even other compact strollers I've tried, they collapse down and they're just not as compact as this one, which is why I love it. So I can get on and off Disney buses and Disney transportation, and I don't feel like I'm bumping into a bunch of people while I'm carrying this stroller wherever I'm going. So that is huge for me, and I love that it has one single bar to push, because I've used another single compact stroller where it has the 2 handlebars to push, but I can't push that one-handed. So no matter where, if I'm holding on to the right bar or the left bar or whatever, you can't push it in a straight line. It's gonna start to veer off in either direction. To have a stroller that has that single bar makes it possible for me to travel solo through an airport where I can push my suitcase and my luggage in one hand and I can push the stroller in another hand. I love that single bar feature, and this stroller, I've had no complaints. I should mention too, this is not sponsored. This is not anything. I just really love this stroller, so definitely check it out. Tagging off the stroller, the next travel product that is essential for us are these stroller clips. Now, this is actually a new find for me, and I just recently started using these, but I don't know how I can travel without these little hooks now. Because I use a compact stroller, I obviously don't have a ton of storage in the little bin underneath the stroller. And, if I'm wanting to hang an extra bag or hook a water bottle, or I have my other little Stanley cup right here, it makes it possible where I can hook this onto the stroller, and it's just another way for me to be hands-free. Another reason I love these little hooks, in addition to being able to hook things to the hook, is that my preschooler can hold on to this. So it's really nice to give her direction on hold on to this kind of thing, where we've tried hold on to the stroller and her feet end up getting caught up in the stroller, and it's just hard to push when she's walking that closely to it. So to have something attached to the stroller that she can actually hold on to makes it really, really easy. And I can say, hold on to the hook, and she knows exactly where the hook is. So I think that's another reason I fell in love with this, because my daughter's now at an age where she's not riding in the stroller quite as much as she did in the little toddler years. Now she's 4, so she's wanting to be a little more independent and not needing to ride quite as often. It's really nice having something for her to hold on to. And these are only a few dollars. So it's kind of one of those products where you're like, why not try it out? Because it's so cheap. So definitely recommend these little stroller hooks. All right, let's get into some activities and some travel products that have been a home run with my preschooler. The first item is these little magnetic people. So I'm just gonna pick up a couple of them because it comes in a pack of 10 or 12, it comes with a lot of them. But they're little rubber people, and they have little magnets in the hands and feet. And I always give a disclaimer: if your toddler or preschooler has a tendency of putting things in their mouth, maybe avoid these just to be on the safe side. But if your preschooler is kind of past that phase like mine is, these are a hit. So what I love about these is she can connect these little people together and almost build little things in a sense and make them hold hands. That's what she calls it. Oh, they're holding hands. But it's really fun, really entertaining. And again, I can pull these out because it's something special that I save for travel days, whether that's in the car or on a flight. And it's something really exciting because she knows that she only gets the little, she calls them sticky people because they stick together. So she knows she only gets her sticky people when we are traveling. So these are really, really fun. It allows her to be a little creative and build things and, you know, keeps her hands busy. So these are so fun. And, you know, they take up hardly any space. I can just kind of like fold them up, stuff them down in a bag, and we're good to go. Or maybe a Ziploc bag and, you know, keep them all together. But love these little magnetic people. The next item is this Water Wow coloring book. Now, if you have not heard of this, all you do is fill up the little pen with water and then you almost paint the picture in a sense, and the water reveals the picture. So it's really fun, and then it dries and you can recolor the same picture over and over. So we have had this specific book for, I want to say, over 6 months. So we've taken this on quite a few trips at this point and we can still use it. I mean, it definitely looks used, but once the page dries, it looks brand new. So I think that's why I love it, because it's an activity that we can use over and over and over, unlike the mess-free coloring books where once it's colored, it's done, and then the markers dry out and you throw it away. But I really love this because we've gotten a lot more use out of it, and I feel like it lasts a little bit longer and you get your money's worth as compared to buying, you know, multiple of the mess-free coloring books that you end up tossing anyway. So definitely recommend the Water Wow books. This is just one that whenever my daughter is getting like antsy on the plane or she's riding in the stroller and we've, you know, got to keep moving, but she's like, Mom, I'm so over this. Like, I can pull this out and it's a home run. And a quick tip, make sure that you fill up the little water pen before you get on the flight. It's just one less thing to worry about once you're seated on the plane. The next travel activity is this LED coloring tablet. Now, when I first discovered this about a year ago, I was blown away. So if you have not seen this, it's pretty cool. You take the little pen and you can color all over it, and then you push the button and it erases it. So again, it's another activity that it's gonna last a really long time. Like I mentioned, we've had this for a little over a year now, and my daughter still loves this just as much as the day we got it. This pen also, I don't have it with me, but the pen comes with a little hook where you can tie it to the bottom right here, so that way you don't lose the pen. I don't have the little string and hook attached to it right now, but that is an option. That way you're not worried about the pen getting lost and falling between all the little cracks and crevices wherever you are. This is what I pull out when we need another screen-free activity, and maybe she's getting bored with the Water Wow book and she's kind of done with that. We can pull this one out and kind of move on to the next thing. So definitely recommend the LED coloring tablet. Again, I think this one is like $10 or something. They come in packs of 2 as well if you have multiple kids. This is just another one of those essential preschool travel products that is a must every time we travel anywhere. While we're in the activity section, I had to mention the Kids Amazon Fire tablet. I know there are a bunch of different tablet options for kids, but I really do love this one. You know, it comes with the built-in case and you have the little stand on the back, which is really, really handy. And I love that it's really user-friendly. So I like that I can download things really easily. Right now, we just have the PBS Kids app and Disney Plus and have all of her favorite shows downloaded on her tablet. The only downside is that recently Amazon made some changes and you actually have to purchase a Kids Amazon membership in order to get access to the apps. So that is one of the downsides of the Kids Amazon Fire tablet, is that you have to pay that monthly subscription to get access to all of the apps. So I would share my favorite apps for this, but we haven't had access to them in a while, just because we're not using the tablet enough to make it worth it, because this is only used on travel day, and then when we come home, it's put away in a drawer, out of sight, you know. So this is just used on the airplane for a couple of hours, and then maybe here and there, you know, throughout our travel time, and then that's pretty much it. So it really didn't make sense for us to purchase the monthly membership. So that's why I just have Disney Plus shows downloaded on here. But that is an option. You can purchase the monthly membership. I want to say it's like $7.99. So it's not that much if that's something that you would utilize and it would be worth it for you. But I really do love this tablet. I like that it's user-friendly. I like that it can be dropped 100 times and it's no big deal. So with the tablet, I also wanted to mention my daughter's Bluetooth headphones. Again, I really love these because they're so easy to connect to the tablet. You also have the little input right here if you don't want these to be Bluetooth and you want to manually connect them to the tablet, that's an option as well. And then there's a little spot for you to charge the headphones right here. And then they fold in just like this. So perfect to stuff into your backpack or your preschooler's backpack or whatever. So they're a little more compact and they are adjustable. So we have used these for a really long time, but you can make these a little bit longer. You can make them shorter. So whatever age your little one is, these are going to be perfect. My next all-time favorite preschool travel essential is the portable potty seat. If you have been around my channel for any length of time, you have heard me talk about this potty seat. So what I love, it comes in this little travel case, which is really nice. And then it unfolds and it has suction cups on the back right here. So it stays really secure to the top of the toilet seat. As soon as we're done, I keep little Clorox wipes in my backpack and I wipe it down real quick and then I can fold it right back up and toss it right back in the backpack. This has been so helpful, especially if we are staying in a hotel. I usually bring a collapsible stool in addition to this, and I can set up this little potty seat on the toilet. And that way she feels like she has the freedom to use the restroom and it feels like a little more comfortable for her. She feels a little more at home and it's less of a big deal to use the restroom no matter where we are when we have this little potty seat. So, you know, if we don't have the potty seat, then she relies on me to kind of help her a little bit more. But when we travel with this, it just makes things so much easier. And again, it's another layer of like comfort where she still has this fear of falling into the toilet. And I realize that is a real thing. Like that is a real fear for preschoolers. So having this potty seat has eliminated that and it has helped so much. Again, I love how compact this is. It comes in, I think, blue as well, but this has been a game changer for us on travel day. And then of course, whenever we get to our destination and we're staying at a hotel or an Airbnb or whatever, this has been so nice to have. My next preschool travel essential is the Hatch sound machine. This is something we use here at home every single night. So traveling with this is kind of a no-brainer for us because it's one of those things that makes my preschooler feel a little more at home, a little more comfortable going to bed at night. Another reason I love this is how customizable it is, and I like that it doubles as a nightlight. So again, if we're staying in a hotel room and, you know, my daughter needs to get up and use the restroom in the middle of the night, the room isn't pitch black and, you know, it's something that provides a little extra comfort for us when we are traveling, and it's compact enough that it's really easy. You know, I just wrap this little cord around it and it's really easy to travel with. So this is what I use whenever we are traveling, no matter where we're going, especially at Disney. But the Hatch sound machine is just one of those things that I can't travel without. And you can sync it to your phone and get it connected to Bluetooth on the app. So that's really nice as well. I can, you know, program it, adjust it to exactly the way I want it, the volume that I want it, the light amount that I want it. So you can make it as bright as you want. You can make it just barely dim. You know, it's very customizable and I love that I can control it from my phone. So that's really nice as well. Another reason I love this, especially at Disney, when we are staying at a resort that's near a park and you can hear the fireworks or hear people running down the hall, or, you know, if you're staying at a resort where the walls are a little more thin and you can hear people's conversation next to you. You know, we've definitely had that experience at specific resorts. So having the sound machine allows all of that to be blocked out. So it's not affecting my daughter's sleep or anything like that. I know that she's gonna get a full night's sleep because we're blocking out everything that's going on outside of our room, the fireworks, the running, you know, the toilet's flushing in the room above us or whatever. That is another big reason that I love the Hatch sound machine. And the last preschool travel essential is the backpack that I use as my carry-on. And this is also my park bag when we are at Disney. This is the Ace backpack from Petunia Picklebottom. They have a bunch of other Disney prints, or they have solid colors as well if you're not really into the Disney print and you want something a little more neutral or subtle. But personally, I love the Minnie Mouse. This actually was my diaper bag for a very long time. And then we obviously transitioned out of the diaper, you know, toddler years. And now the things that we need for our carry-on bag or our park bag, it just looks different, but this bag is still incredible. And it has accommodated every single season of life. So what I love about this bag, I actually have a video where I do like a full review and I compare it to another bag from Petunia Picklebottom. So if you want to check that out, I'll have that linked below. But you have 2 insulated cup holders here. You also have 2 zipper compartments here for very easy access, which is really nice going through the airport if you need somewhere quick to throw your phone or your wallet, or your boarding passes fit perfectly in here. So that is really, really nice. It also has another hidden zipper compartment on the back, and this is fleece lined, which is really nice. So great if you want to throw in your phone in there as well. I like that it has the D-rings. So I typically hook this to my stroller, my Contours Bitsy Elite stroller, which has been really incredible. And then it has a ton of storage on the inside. So it fits a ton, and this has been my go-to backpack as my carry-on. It allows me to be hands-free when I'm traveling with my preschooler. So it's held up really, really well. It's such great quality. This has been on so many flights, I can't even count. And I can't even find a scratch or a scuff or anything, which is amazing. So I will continue to use this for a very long time. This backpack is my ride or die. All right, well, that wraps it up for all of my essential preschool travel products. I hope this was helpful. Let me know down below in the comments if you have tried any of these products, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed and you are new to my channel, I would love for you to stick around for more travel vlogs with my preschooler. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.